Just when Pink happened, many people thought you're the newcomer, but you're an established actor from the South. So, how was the transition, and how did you, how is the journey from South Indian films to
Journey was, see, where I was 3 years old in South films when Chashme Badur happened to me, and that's why it was not like I was a reigning queen there or something. So yeah, I had done a decent number of films, but it was like I think I had done 10 films when I did Chashme Badur. Then simultaneously I was working in Hindi and South. Even now I am though, but yeah, but people in Bombay, or for that matter, everything above the 4 states, for them experience or your filmography only starts when you start doing a Hindi film. So I think I should just be probably happy when they say, oh, इसने तीसरी फिल्म में इतना अच्छी performance दे दी. I should be happy about that, or I should just be like, you need to give me due credit for all the hard work that I've put in from a person, for a person who never wanted to act. Acting in a different language which I've never heard in my life, and then coming on to your own language actually becomes a cakewalk at that point. But I had done quite a lot of hard work to know. I've never been a movie buff also. So for me to learn everything about cinema and movies from scratch and the language simultaneously was a lot of hard work. It feels funny when you're pitted against people who are genuinely newcomers. It's unfair to them, and in a way it's unfair to me also, to be to be compared to people who have just started, or people who probably have done one third of work I would have done. They are considered to be much more experienced, and the A-listers of Bollywood. So yeah, it feels a little awkward. So in the beginning it used to be very awkward for me. After a point of time I absorbed it, and I started working around it, because it's stupid to just stand stiff and try to stand against the tide. You might as well become a little flexible and now know how to handle yourself, considering this will always be like how it is.
what is the difference in the two industries, the South Indian film industry and Bollywood, that bugs you or you like it?
See, one major difference actually in filmmaking actually is only language. But if you talk about the industry bit beyond making films behind the camera, I think one thing that is in South, a newcomer, if you're an outsider, you are immediately taken in and made a star overnight, and it's not, they don't let you go easily if even if one film is a hit. And there, I think all 99% of girls there are outsiders. There's only the actors there come from the families, otherwise all the girls are from outside, and outside so much so that they don't even know the language, that outside. So they genuinely like embrace those and welcome us in a very warm way and keep us there for a really long time. If they like you, that's it, just one film is enough. But here it's on the other side. If you're an outsider, you need to keep giving hits back to back. Just one film doesn't seal your position. So if you ask me, even after Pink, it's not like I feel that I'm in a comfortable position where I'm really sorted. Now I can, demand to work with so and so, or expect so and so to work with me. No, it doesn't happen like that.
You are someone who speaks your mind, and you've spoken about a lot of issues, and recently you came up with a cleavage video also. Do you think Bollywood is prepared for women who speak their mind out?
Bollywood is. I don't know about our public. So Bollywood is. I think people in the industry are actually very evolved. Yeah, we do make certain films which are, most of the films, say majority of the films, where it's a male protagonist heavy film. But we have changed a lot. You see the pace in which the last 2 years, the pace which we have made female centric, or the female protagonist film, it's commendable, and it only looks like it's going to grow upwards. So that ways I feel the industry is pretty much evolved in that way. They consider girls equally important part of the script. All my films so far I have done, when I was new in the industry, in Hindi film industry, or even now, directors and writers do make me a part of scripting process. They do ask my opinion, and trust me, I haven't felt so needed and important even in South, because there I was never a part of scripting, and here from the first film till now I've always been a part of scripting, which feels really amazing. So Bollywood has evolved. Let's wait and see how the audience is going to evolve with us, which will happen over a period of time. We have done pretty good in last 2-3 years. I think it's just showing signs of improvement.
Yesterday, you also spoke about how outsiders in the industry are not getting the stepmotherly.
Not anymore, I feel.
Right.
Yeah, it's not, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do a Shabana.
Right.
As simple as that. I just judge by my own journey. I'm not giving a comment on any one person or giving a general comment. I'm just saying about my own journey. I wouldn't have been able to do something like Pink or Shabana if it was so bad for outsiders. Yes, you need to accept both. The nepotism and being an outsider are part of the same coin called Bollywood. You need to understand both the sides have a plus and minus to it. Nepotism, yeah, you do get a phone call and you become a part of the film. It becomes that easy for you. But that film's success or failure is not going to be on that phone call. Okay, so the burden of expectation that you carry being a star kid is enormous. Thank God I don't have that. And on the other hand, whatever we do, even if it's little good, people really love us because there's no expectation involved. So you need to see both the sides of the things. Yeah, I mean, and I think there will soon come a time where that phone call will be balanced out with the kind of work that outsiders or someone like me would have done, and then we'll have a fair judgment as to who should be doing a film.
You look very real on screen. It's uh, that stardom has not.
Like Shujit sir says, you're not polluted.
So yeah, please tell us.
How? See, I'm not a trained actor. So if you talk about screen as in how I do my characters, I'm not a trained actor. So what I do is my rawness probably works in my favor there. That I'm a raw clay and I'm a director's actor. So whichever way you mold me in, I'll become like that. And I don't have an inhibition of any sort in front of the camera because I've been on stage since I was 6 years old. I've been a trained dancer. So I never feel that awkwardness. So I totally surrender myself to a director, and that's why I think a lot before I choose my director. Then comes the script. And that's it. I don't use my brain after that. Once I've selected my director and my script, then I go to the set, switching off my brain, giving myself in the hands of the director. But if you talk about the nuances that probably I bring on board, that's because I have a very normal, real life. Looking at it from a star's glass. So I think that's why I come back. When pack up means pack up for me, I go back home and live a normal, ordinary life. That's. I think that is what shows on screen.
Does that also help you remain controversy free, then link up free?
I'm very surprised. Why? No, I also have link ups. I think I'm feeling left out. Why do I have link ups? I'll be very happy if they link me up with all my co-actors, at least in the love story bits. The film actually does well. But no, I mean, I don't know why. They probably have not done that many films. Slowly they'll link me up, if at all they have to. I don't know. I'm very good friends with all the actors I've worked with. I don't know why didn't they link me up.
Okay, one secret talent you have, nobody knows about.
I don't think many people know the fact that I'm pretty much into sports. I can play sports pretty well. I think that's not something that people have explored or seen much of me, especially racket sports. I'm really good at. So that's one thing I really want to explore in one of the films if someone gives me a sports film to do.
Superb. And the video about cleavage. What are your thoughts about male cleavage when they show up?
Oh yeah, please do that. If you have it, flaunt it.